peoples, and welcome back to another video. Today is officially day 9 of my writing challenge, the Write a Novel in 60 Days challenge, which if you have not seen that yet on my channel, I will link the explanation video and the previous couple days up above. It's a little playlist so you can join in on the challenge if you want. I skipped yesterday's writing because it was really busy, so I'm gonna make up for it by doing 40 minutes of writing this time instead of the usual 20 minutes for each sprint, which is very convenient actually because it's such a quick sprint. If you miss a day, you can just pick it up the next day and do 2 and you're caught up immediately. So using this challenge, I've actually reached 5,968 words just by putting in 20 minutes a day in the last week. So that feels really big to me because I don't usually write novels. But yeah, I'm gonna get writing. Sprint completed. I am now at 6,879 words. Pretty happy with that, if I do say so myself. And I will see you in a couple days to continue logging my progress. What's up, people? So it is now another day, another writing sprint. I wanted to give you a quick update on what I've gotten done so far. So I actually am about to finish chapter 3, which is very exciting to me because, well, you know, finishing chapters is great. Folding laundry right now though, so. It is raining, so that's happening. My hair is all like frizzy because it's humid. This isn't supposed to be a vlog. It's just supposed to be like a little writing update thing, so. I feel like there's definitely gonna need to be some editing and things for the later draft because I can see places that I'm not like thrilled with while I'm writing. That's fine. That's what the first draft is going to be like. You just have to let yourself write, and some things will work and some things won't, and that's why you edit afterwards. It's not like anybody's expecting you to come out with a perfect first draft. I mean, maybe some people can do that, but I definitely can't, and I feel like most writers can't. That's why there's more than one draft. So yeah, all in all, I feel like it's going pretty well. I am excited for future drafts because I think that this novel has potential and I like the characters. I just think I have to give them more time. I feel like whereas a lot of people are cutting down in their later drafts, I'll probably be bulking up the story a little bit. Not too much, because I want it to be a fairly compact novel, but just a little bit here and there. So I'm going to be doing another writing sprint fairly soon. As soon as I'm done cleaning up my room, actually. Come on, sweatpants, fit in there. I do not have enough room for all my clothes in here, so we're just getting by. I'm not vlogging every single day of the process, but I am vlogging as much as I can while also trying to record at least 2 other videos a week. All in all, pretty happy with how things are going. I'm going to turn this off and actually film the little 20-minute writing sprint. So I actually have hit a little bit of a roadblock in the writing train at this point where I've started to notice that the progress I'm making isn't good progress, and I think that part of that is because I've actually hit a point in the writing now where I didn't really plan out enough. I'm actually going to take tomorrow to do some editing instead of continuing with writing, and I'm going to take today to restructure the book a little bit. I'm still just going to be spending the 20 minutes and the 20 minutes, but I think it'll make a difference in having a finished draft that I'm happy with and a finished draft that I'm not happy with, because I'm just not really feeling motivated to write right now. I'm just not going to push it. You know, I don't want to take the fun out of it, and I don't want to keep forcing myself to write something I'm not happy with. So I actually have a video on this from fairly recent. I'm sorry, my dog's barking in the background. Teasley, it's okay, baby. She doesn't like a reflection. Just stop staring out the window, sweetheart, and the doggy will stop staring back at you. I actually have a video that went out on this topic fairly recently, how to take an idea and turn it into something you can write. And if you're similarly hitting a point in the story writing process now where you don't really have the information that you need or the structure, the outline that you need to continue, I would suggest checking out that video. I will link it in the cards above. So I'm going to just use one of the simple methods that I outlined, 2 different methods, one for pantsers, one for plotters, and just outline, and hopefully that will give me a little bit more guidance for where the story is going to be going. And then this is day 14, so tomorrow will be day 15, and I will be starting a new little vlog session sort of like this, because it goes out every week on Monday with a new one of these, keeping track of my progress in the writing sprints. That is when I will begin the editing, I believe, versus the continuation of writing. And I think that that will really help me out a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna outline this. But before I do that, I said I'd give you a writing tip every time. So today's writing tip is going to be about characters, because characters are sort of the heart of your story. And for me, I wanted to address backstory. That's something that I feel like my characters in this are slowly gaining. Not really because I thought about beforehand, just because little things just sort of came to me as I was writing. And backstory is a great source of flaws and tension, but it's also just like the building blocks that created your character. Like, for example, take Darth Vader. He was not a villain, like he wasn't born as a villain. He slowly came to that place over time, and backstory and all these little things. His fall wouldn't make sense if you didn't know the backstory of it. He's such a less fascinating villain, still cool, but he's a less fascinating character if you take away the prequels and Clone Wars and the comic books and all of this backstory for him. If you remove the part where he was Anakin Skywalker and you just have the part where he was Darth Vader, Darth Vader's just not as interesting as both of those people combined, and seeing how one could turn into the other. So even if you're not writing a villain, you should try and have backstory be a central thing for your characters. Even if it never comes up, knowing where their different traits and flaws come from can really help you figure out how to apply them. Like, for example, in the current story I'm writing, my main character, I decided that her father passed away. There's a character who is related to that she meets in fairly early on in the book, and that's going to flavor their relationship from the start. That she was there, she was sort of involved with the death of this girl's father, my main character's father, so their relationship's going to be a little bit strained because of that. And that just adds a little bit of dimension to an otherwise sort of flat interaction. So yeah, I'm going to outline, and I will link to some writing sprints up above if you want to continue on with the challenge. The idea is that all you have to do is one of these writing sprints a day, and at the end of these 60 days you will have a novel, or at least be a lot closer to it. So let me know if you are enjoying the process so far, if you are going to start, and I will see you next Monday. Toodaloo.